Hey there, it's Jake, and I'm going to show you how I made the scorpion. It's fully articulated, flexible, and freestanding. That's what I was going for, so I'm pretty happy with it. The back pieces of the tail slide inside of each other and are only adhered to one top section of the tail, so it moves pretty well. I started off by cutting some very thin strips of tape, and I built the sketch with one piece of wire folded in half at the top of the body and marked out the segments where I wanted the joints in tape. Added some lines around those because I wanted the wire inside, and then started by just tacking the end of the wire down and then just draw around them, and the tape helps you mask the joints. I freed them so they were a little easier to work with. If you open the hinges, they're a lot easier. But there's a claw forming right there, and then as I pull it off the paper, just go over that side of the wire, and there's a claw. You can also just cut a slit in a index card or a piece of paper and make the joints a little closer to each other, or finish them up if you need to. I then took the top portion of the body and wrapped it around a tin can. So I got that curve, filled it in, and went over that wire, and sealed them in as I peeled the paper back. And for the body, I did pretty much the same thing. There's 4 wires for his legs, and then there's one for the bottom portion of his tail, but I kind of reworked that later. It wasn't working out. But this is how I got that curve. So I left the paper there. Just flexing on that, I used the heat from the pen to kind of mold it into the shape that I wanted. And then with a card with a slit in it, you can get to all of these places pretty easily. Attach the claws and the top, which included the tail and the head. Fitted them all together. And yeah, then chose which segments were going to be attached to the bottom portion of the body. And this is where I reworked the tail so it would slide inside of itself. And I just used butcher shears and formed the pieces that I already made to fit. And yeah, now they slide inside of each other, and they're fully adhered, but they retain their mobility. So I think it was all in all a success. Um, Looks pretty good, I think. Um, Let me know what you guys have to say about it in the comments. By all means, like, share, and subscribe my video. I'll be posting more in the week. And there you have it. I think he looks pretty good. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.